Hey, today I want to walk through honest, realistic passive income options that aren't scams, bait, or the usual too good to be true pitches. First question I imagine you asking, what do I actually mean by passive income? For me, passive income means money that continues to flow after you put in an initial chunk of effort, time, or capital. Not magic. Not get rich quick. There's usually work up front and sometimes ongoing maintenance, but the goal is to reduce the time input per dollar earned. Next, obvious question, why avoid the flashy stuff? Because the internet is full of hype. Work 10 minutes a day. Make 6 figures while you sleep. Those are either dishonest, incomplete, or require the exact right conditions that most people won't hit. I want to focus on approaches with proven models, clear trade-offs, and realistic expectations. Let's categorize options so it's easier to compare. Financial assets, business systems that can be automated, intellectual property, and small-scale physical businesses that run with low active management. Starting with financial assets, the purest kind of passive income in the sense that you don't have customers to manage. Dividends and interest. Buying dividend-paying stocks or bond funds can generate regular payouts. It's straightforward, and historically stocks and bonds have returned money over the long run. But it's not free of risk. Stock dividends can be cut, and principal can fluctuate. Use diversified index funds or dividend-focused ETFs to reduce single company risk. Peer into index funds and ETFs next. These don't promise huge yields like some shady income programs, but broad market index funds produce returns including dividends and capital appreciation, and they're low cost and very passive. If you want cash flow specifically, look at funds that focus on income. But remember, yield often correlates with higher risk. What about real estate? Rental properties are classic passive income that work, but they're not entirely passive unless you hire a reliable property manager. The math is simple. Rent minus expenses equals cash flow. The trick is buying at sensible prices, screening tenants well, and factoring in vacancies, maintenance, and property taxes. If you don't want to manage units, REITs, real estate investment trusts, let you invest in real estate markets through the stock market with far less hands-on work. Another financial route, high-yield savings, CDs, and bonds. Low risk, lower return, but they provide predictable income. For short-term parking of money or emergency funds, these are very legit and entirely legal. They won't make you rich, but they're steady. Intellectual property, that's where you can scale time-limited work into long-term income. Examples, writing an ebook, creating an online course, designing templates, selling stock photos or music, or licensing a product idea. The upfront work can be heavy. You need quality content and a distribution plan. But once it's selling, earnings can continue with minimal daily effort. The downside is discoverability. You need marketing, at least initially. Speaking of digital products, SaaS, software as a service, or small paid apps can create recurring income. That's higher technical skill and possibly ongoing support, but the subscription model scales nicely. If you build something simple with clear value and automate onboarding and billing, you can earn while focusing on improvements rather than daily tasks. Content-based income is real, but it's not automatic. YouTube ad revenue, podcast sponsorships, or blogging with affiliate links can pay over time. You must be willing to create consistently and build an audience. The passive part comes after you've produced a backlog of content that continues to attract views. Avoid relying on sketchy influencer deals, focus on owning channels and multiple monetization methods. Affiliate marketing gets a bad rap because of spammy promoters, but done ethically, it's legitimate. You recommend products you've tried or researched and disclose relationships. The key is trust. If your audience trusts you, a small percentage converting can be a meaningful income stream. Royalties. If you create music, write books, or license a design, royalties can pay for years. The challenge is initial quality and distribution. You'll need some gatekeepers or platforms to reach buyers. Services like KDP for books or distribution platforms for music and stock assets have made this easier for creators. Small physical businesses can be genuinely passive if automated properly. Vending machines, laundromats, storage units. They require capital and hands-on setup, but day-to-day management can be minimal or outsourced. The appeal is steady cash flow and tangible assets, but you must understand local demand and maintenance logistics. Now let's talk about red flags and how to spot scams. If the pitch promises outsized returns with little or no risk, that's a huge red flag. If they pressure you with limited time-only deals or require recruitment of others to earn, that's the hallmark of pyramid schemes. Run away. If they hide fees or won't let you see audited performance or clear terms, don't invest. Legitimate opportunities come with transparency and documented trade-offs. Due diligence framework. Vet the track record, understand the fee structure, know the downside scenarios, and calculate realistic returns. Ask, what happens in a market downturn? How liquid is my investment? What are ongoing costs? If you can't answer these, it's not ready for your capital. Practical steps to get started without falling into traps. 1. Set a modest target and timeline. Maybe a goal to generate $200 to $500 month passive in 12 to 24 months. 2. Diversify across different streams so you aren't dependent on a single source. 3. Invest in skills that help you build and maintain these streams. Basic financial literacy, content creation, marketing, or simple property management know-how. Automation and systems are your friends. For digital products, set up automated sales funnels, email autoresponders, and payment processors. For real estate, a property manager plus automated rent collection reduces your time commitment. For investments, automate contributions monthly so you dollar cost average and avoid timing mistakes. Time expectations. Most authentic passive income requires a lot of upfront time or money. Don't expect immediate results. Some models, like dividend investing, scale with capital rather than time. Others, like creating a course, demand time up front and then much less thereafter. Taxes and legal stuff matter. Don't ignore them. Passive income often has different tax treatments depending on the source and your jurisdiction. Keep records, get professional advice if needed, and make sure you're compliant with business registrations or licenses for physical ventures. Risk management. Don't over-lever. Debt can amplify returns but also losses. Keep an emergency fund, insure physical assets, and have contracts for any partnerships or outsourcing arrangements. If you hire a manager or VA, have clear KPIs so you know if they're delivering. Case examples to make this concrete. Buy a rental property with a conservative mortgage, factor in 8 to 10% vacancy and maintenance, and project cash flow after all expenses. Or create a course on a skill you already have, price it reasonably, and promote it through an email list and content channel. Or start with a dividend ETF and set up monthly automatic investments. All realistic paths with very different timelines and skill requirements. A few tactical tips: start small and iterate. Validate demand for a product with pre-sales or landing pages before you build everything. Reinvest early earnings into systems or additional assets to compound growth. Keep learning. Markets and platforms change, and continuous improvement matters. Finally, mindset. Think long-term. Be skeptical of easy promises, and focus on building repeatable value. Passive income isn't passive at first, it's leverage. You trade effort or capital now for lower effort future returns. That's a great deal if you pick durable models and manage risks. Okay, quick recap. Define passive in your terms, choose a category that fits your skills and capital, avoid obvious red flags, do the math, automate what you can, and prepare for some work up front. Diversify and protect yourself legally and financially. If you want a simple starter plan, save a 3 to 6 month emergency fund, set up automatic monthly investments into a low-cost index or dividend fund, and create one small digital product or course on something you know. That combination gives you safety, long-term growth, and a shot at scalable passive income. Any final thoughts? Only that patience and consistent action beat chasing the next shiny get-rich pitch every time. Build steadily, validate as you go, and let compounding work for you. If there's one honest promise I'll make, there's no single secret. There are principles: diversify, automate, validate, and protect that, applied consistently, produce real passive income without scams.